Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, helping you fall asleep, background noise while you work out. At the time of recording this, we're coming up on 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and so I wanted to give a shout out to you folks, thanking you for all of the support. Even if you can't watch all of every video, I know they're long-winded, long intros like this one. Even if you've got it on in the background while you're working on something else, every little bit helps. I appreciate all the love that I've been seeing in the comments as well. And so none of this works without you folks. None of this works without you engaging with the content. And so I just wish you're doing all right. I hope you're having a good day. Tell me in the comments, what should our animal mascot be for the Balatro University? And then a week from now, I'll tell you why it's the bull. We are continuing this time. We're continuing going for these gold stake wins, the highest stakes now. Last time we checked off the checker deck, and then now we're going to move on to what I consider the second easiest deck, or second most consistent deck is going to be the abandoned deck. And these have kind of a similar flavor in the sense that checker deck, this 26 spades, 26 hearts, this is deck construction, this is deck building. And so instead of you doing the deck building yourself over the course of a run, from the start, we got a big head start. The deck is already built for us. This makes it very easy to make flushes. If you didn't see the last one, we ended up not going flushes. It was a wild one, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. This time, the abandoned deck, instead of messing with your suits, it's going to mess with your ranks. In particular, it removes all the face cards. And so if you think about, that's 12 cards removed. That's like 6 Hanged Man tarot cards. That's a ton of value to start for free. And then if we're playing on these higher stakes, if we're playing on the gold stake with a -1 hand size, the -1 discard with the blue stake, this is going to combat that. This is going to make it easier for us to draw our hands. So let's give it a try. Hope we don't suck. Alright, do I want a random polychrome joker? I think in the past I did click this for the random polychrome joker, and then I realized, wait a second. Polychrome jokers are expensive and we probably can't afford it. So probably we shouldn't skip here. Alright, here's something that's different about the abandoned deck. All of the time I say we go for the high straight, we go for the high flush. That doesn't work on the abandoned deck because we don't have the face cards, we don't have the high cards. So we can't do that, which leaves us with, we go for a full house, but not just any full house, it needs to be a high enough full house. And so like keeping the threes here, threes with a full house, not going to be good enough. So let's throw away all of these, looking for our higher cards. All right, pair of nines. Maybe something like this. Maybe if I want to get the 9, maybe something like this. It's tough. We only have the 2 discards. Alright, so we didn't get there on the 9. We do have 2 9s left, 1 8 left. So what we can do here is we can play, here's 3 cards, high card, and then just play 2 hands. Get the full house, and then it'll win it for us. So we did get there on the full house. Something to note, there isn't really a straight or a flush that will win in one. But you can still win with 2 straights or 2 flushes. And so maybe, if the starting hand contains a flush or close to a flush, it's worth it to just play the flush rather than gamble on the full house. There is a case for sometimes you don't draw the full house and then you actually lose. But if you just play for the full house or the flush and then maybe a 2 pair, or you play a straight and then 2 pair, that will be a much higher win rate. It'll be a safer play that way. But we said, okay, for the gold stake, we have to get at least a little bit lucky. And so You know, I don't really care about win rate. I don't really care about winning often. What I care about is winning big. And so I'm going to take a little bit of risk going for the full house, but it's not as much risk as with the 52 card decks. With the 40 card abandoned deck, the full house does actually come up more often, comes up consistently enough that you can go for it. We are short $1. Brutal. Alright, this is probably the best start we could get. The banana, plus 15 generic molt to any hand. Even if it dies after just one round, I think it's worth it. And here's why. You know, so we do have the option, you know, we could go for the Zany Joker. Zany Joker is going to give us the same amount of molt, but it is, you know, safer, more consistent. This is not going to run out on us. And with the 3 of a kind, it's not that hard to do the full houses on the abandoned deck because we have 40 cards, we have fewer ranks in the deck, then it's easier for us to get repeats, easier for us to get 3 of a kind and full houses. And so Zany Joker is not insane here, perhaps the safe pick, though since we're playing on the gold stake, in order to get to the end, in order to win the final round, we do need that X molt, and a consistent way that you can get the X molt is you can grow Michelle when it goes away. You unlock the Cavendish banana. The Cavendish is technically a common. This needs to go away in order for you to unlock it, but once you do unlock it, it is a common. It shows up with the other commons, and so you can get it very consistently, especially if we get the Grow Michelle early. And so even if this goes away, I feel comfortable I can buy in the next shop some replacement jokers, even if this only lasts one round. Also noting here, the next skip is a coupon tag, giving us the discount on jokers and also booster packs. And so I am interested in this. You know, if you're worried about, oh no, the banana's gonna die on me, then if we skip, it will survive longer. So let's skip. Cards played previously debuffed, not a big deal. You know, sort of another incentive to skip there is then you have less debuffs, though with the banana, doesn't really matter. A thing that I do like on the abandoned deck is not only does it make it easier to get full houses, it makes it a lot easier to get straights when you have less ranks in your deck. And so here already you can see we either a 4 or a 9. Easier doesn't necessarily mean guaranteed. So here either a 4 or a 9. I've got 8 possibilities, or if I go for the diamonds, there's 6 possibilities, so we'll go for the straight instead. Beans. Okay. I think we still keep going for the straight. We have a lot of outs. 2 pair does it. With plus 15 molt, 2 pair does it. And maybe we should have been going for 2 pair the whole time. Probably that's correct, to go for the 2 pair. Banana survives. I accept. I accept the charges. Alright, this stuff is free and also decently powerful. This plus 8 molt for a pair, we can play a lot of different things that contain a pair, so this is free, plus 8 molt. Scholar is maybe not super consistent on the 52 card decks, but on the abandoned deck, it's a little bit easier to draw your aces. Though I will say, on the 52 card deck, you can use strength to turn kings into aces. On the abandoned deck, you can't do that. And so often what I do on the abandoned deck is remove the aces. That's the first move that I make, is remove the aces. Because, you know, the other ones, if I'm looking to make 4 of a kind, if I'm looking to make full houses, I use the strength on the middle cards to turn them into, you know, repeats, copies, and you can't do that with the aces. All right, some other options here. We can pick up the standard pack. Now, when your deck is 52 cards already a decently large deck, each card that you add to your deck doesn't matter that much, you know, since you have so many cards. When we're starting on 40 cards, something that's kind of weird about the abandoned deck is every card we add is way more impactful. You will see it more often. It will dilute your deck more than, you know, the 60th card, the 41st card will. And so here we got to be very careful. We got to be very thoughtful about what we're adding to the deck. And so, you know, maybe we don't want to add face cards to the deck if we already don't have any face cards. Though, here's what I'm thinking. All right, hear me out. If we take the purple seal, since we only have 40 cards, it's going to come up more often. We'll get more purple seal action. We can do something interesting with those tarot cards. I think the purple seal is worth it. I don't think these other ones are worth it. You know, here, the gold seal with the $3, I don't think that's worth it. Here, the red seal, you could turn it into a steel card. I don't think that's worth it. But purple, always bet on banana, always bet on purple. Celestial pack. What are we cooking here? So I know I've done the straights so much in the past, the straights, but I really do think it's very consistent and also very high scoring. You know, here plus 30 chips is not a small thing. And so if the checkered deck is the deck that you use to build flushes, abandoned deck is the deck that you use to build straights. We don't have enough money for the voucher, so let's go next. We do have a skip for a Mega Buffoon. Mega Buffoon's going to be 2 jokers, so we get no reward money. We have no interest here, and so this is huge. I have to. You know, as far as our scoring concerns, are we able to beat this 1800 here? Are we able to beat this 2400 here? With what we have already, the answer is yes. With 2 jokers, the answer is yes. Alright, Mega Buffoon, that's me. Let's see here. One thing that I'm thinking about is Cartomancer. When you create tarot cards, because the abandoned deck has fewer cards in it, each tarot card is more valuable. If you make a gold card, that gold card will come up more often than with the 52 card deck. And so I'm very much into this. As far as like these other options here, okay, we've got the rare joker. We should think about what do we do with the rare joker. If we're making straights, then this will pick a random suit every round, and this is uniform between the 4 different possibilities of suits. It doesn't care what's in your deck. Even if the suit isn't in your deck, it'll pick that thing. And so if we're doing straights and not straight flushes, if we're not doing flushes, then it's pretty easy to get 2 of the suit, whatever it says. This is also very good if you're doing 4 of a kind, maybe not 4 of a kind, but full houses. Full houses, you can very easily get 2 of the suit or 3 of the suit. So we're going to take that. The Ancient Joker. Do I want the Spectral pack here? I think I want to start playing. I've skipped enough now. I want to start playing and getting my Cartomancer value. Though, you know, when we do skip, our banana survives longer. In general, with the food jokers, the consumable jokers, if you skip more, you can keep it alive longer at whatever the cost is. All right, now I'm thinking about, okay, Judgment, if I possibly want a random joker, you know, maybe the banana goes away and then we replace it with Judgment. So we'll hold on to that for now. I am looking for any straight. Diamonds would be cool, but it doesn't have to be diamonds. Maybe I'm looking for the 6 if I do this. Show me a 6. This Jolly Joker is not doing anything for us yet, but we could get there. I kind of want to stay on straights just to try it out, though maybe the easier thing to do, the more consistent thing to do here is if I throw these cards, I can try to get 2 pair. 2 pair is definitely going to be enough points. Let's try to get this straight. Didn't get there on the straight. We do have a pair. since we have the star, I'm going to go ahead and use the star. And so maybe here's something to think about. You know, as much fun as it is to do straights on the abandoned deck, another thing that I like to do that's maybe not too hard to do is the flush house. If you haven't done it already, flush house. And so how this works is, let's look at, you know, here the sixes and the sevens. If I go 2 sevens into diamonds and 1 6 into diamonds, that's already 3 and 2. That's already a flush house. And so, you know, here, any pair, here's a pair of 8s, that's going to enable my flush house. You know, it's not in my hand, but it unlocks it for later. And so maybe, you know, 2 8s and a 9. Or, you know, something to think about, you know, once I do the 8s and the 9s, if I want to make more with maybe strength tarot card from my cartomancer, then I can go 7s, upgrade into 8s, but I can't go 8s into 9s because I'm already using my 8s. And so what I suggest typically is kind of spread out the ranks. And so if I'm going to do 8s, how about 8s and 5s? Or 8s and 10s? 9s strength into 10s, 7s strength into 8s. I'm going to go 8s and 5s. And then I'm going to play this pair. Do I need a backup hand? I think this is good. Here, let's do it this way. That was only 700. That's rude. So maybe I do need the 2 pair. Maybe with an ace. Alright, we are off to a miserable start. That's okay. That's the point, right? We want to demonstrate how do we win even when it's hard. The banana's hanging out. I appreciate you, banana. Alright, let's think about this. We've got the boss coming up. Okay, base is halved, but we can make up for this, right? So, you know, one thing that's slightly awkward about the Ancient Joker is all of this X-Mult happens before your Jokers, before the plus 15 from the banana. It just multiplies whatever the base number is. And so, late game, later on, when we get more planet cards, when we get the upgrades, then it's very powerful. But for right now, it's not really doing that much. Maybe what I want to do is the Scholar. I think the Scholar is strong enough that we hold on to it. Jolly Joker is a little bit weaker. I can swap it out for Abstract. It's going to be a little bit stronger. Maybe the Ancient Joker, even though it's rare, even though it's really good for us late game, maybe we can't support it right now and we have to replace it with a Sly Joker. I think I'm not there yet. I think I'm not to that level of, you know, let's call it desperation yet. I guess I should have used my judgment for a random Joker, though I probably would have wanted this Abstract Joker over a random Joker. I'll wait till the banana goes away and then I'll use the judgment. Alright, this one's going to be tough. Ancient Joker says clubs. I could discard here looking for, it's either a 3 or an 8. We got betrayed last time, but I have faith this time. Okay, so we did get there. Yeah, one thing to note about the abandoned deck is if you play 5 cards or you discard 5 cards, so that's 2 discards and 3 hands, 5 at a time, that's like 25 cards. So you get to see 25 plus your initial 8, you get to see 33 cards of your deck. You get to see 3/4 of your deck. That's assuming that you do 5 card hands. You know, maybe you're holding on to 3 and then you go 4 at a time, discard 4 at a time. Then, okay, you don't get to see 30 cards, but you do get to see at least 20 cards. And so that's why it's easier to get what you're looking for. And so definitely with the abandoned deck, what I suggest is decide ahead of time what is the one winning hand and just go all in on that one hand, even if it costs you a few extra bucks. At least you won't lose if you guarantee that you get the hand. Alright, do I want to use this star before I ship it? This straight is less than a straight flush. Yeah. If I don't use the star now, then I need to get rid of it, right? Because of the Cartomancer, I need to make a slot here. We could sell the Judgment. Let's ship this. This should work. But it's going to be close. Yeah, it is close. Alright. We did get the king though. So maybe now sevens. If I want to make flush houses, here's a pair of sevens. And I'm going to go king into diamonds. And then maybe we'll get a strength to turn it into an ace. But I am going to discard it. I think a flush with this combination is going to be fine. So let's go ahead and do the discard for the purple seal. We get the tower. That I'm confident I don't want. And that's okay. Here's my flush. Oh, it's so weak. 2,000 points. Dang, that banana's a trooper. We're going all the way with the banana. Alright. I can't really afford this stuff. I need 3,600 points, which means I can play 2 hands. 2 hands will work. Ancient Joker says diamonds, so I can play the 1 hand. That's a flush of diamonds. We've got all the diamonds, so let's go next. These booster packs are a little bit expensive. Too expensive for me. Mega Celestial pack. I think now we have $4 interest. We have random tarot card. I think now I don't need to skip. Even though Mega Celestial pack is worth like $8. And, you know, with the orange stake making the booster packs cost more, it's perhaps worth more than $10. But I think I'd rather have the tarot cards for the consistency. Especially if we're going up against the water takes away our discards. And so I need to be able to find my hands. Let's go Hierophant. Okay. What kind of diamonds do we have? We've got 3 7s, 3 8s, pair of 5s. Let's go for the 7s and 8s. I don't need the flush house, but if I get the flush house, I unlock the series planet card. Let's go one more for 7. Didn't get there, that's okay. So now what we're looking at is if I'm holding on to 4 cards, play 3, redraw 3. And so 3 hands, that's 9 new cards I get to see out of these 27. Ace there was pretty decent. Yeah, maybe I should be doing something with these aces. Alright, I do have the Hierophant, which I don't need right now, but I am going to use right now. Just to get it out of the way, and then that way my Cartomancer has an empty slot. Here we go with the flush. So there, even with all of the 5 times 1.5s from the Ancient Joker, you know, it comes out to something like times 7 total. You know, times 7 on 4 is not that much compared to these bonuses here. We did lose the banana. I'm going to use the Judgment now. Misprint is, on average, slightly worse than a banana. It being somewhat inconsistent is potentially risky. Alright, more options. More thinking. Thinking. I think Ancient Joker randomly changing. I think since we've already gone in on the diamonds, I think Ancient Joker is not it anymore. Sorry, not sorry. If we got more wild cards, Ancient Joker says every wild card is times 1.5 because it counts as every suit. let's think about, do I want the runner? You know, it has the scaling chips on the abandoned deck. Maybe it's not too hard. Maybe it's not impossible to make a bunch of straights. Maybe 2 straights per round. Or the blue joker gives me chips that I don't have to work as much for. Though this, you know, counts remaining cards in your deck, and since the abandoned deck is one of the smaller decks, this is on average going to be maybe 45 chips, 40-50 chips. So I think I'm going to take the runner. And I think this 5400, I think we can do that with 2 hands. I think we can hold on our money. Go next. Temperance is decent. I accept. Pair of aces is great. Here with the 4s, we can try to go for, I mean, 2 pair is already pretty strong. Maybe the full house is stronger. Or do I want to try to go for, with the runner, it's going to be worth more points because we already have the Saturn card, and then maybe we can upgrade the runner. So maybe I want to do something like this. It's not super easy. I do need to draw the 2 and the 5. Let's give it a try. World for a straight flush, possibly. Straight flush would be pretty cool. Or betrayal. Alright, let's think here. I think the straight flush is still going to win it for us. Or I guess just a regular straight. So we're still looking for 10 or 5. Okay. Maybe I don't want to do the world since I already have the diamonds. I don't think this wins. Okay, 15 on the abstract joker is slightly better than average. I think from here, 2 pair does it because of the scholar. Some consideration there for turning the aces and the 5s into spades, and then so we've got in diamonds, 8s and 7s, flush house. In spades, aces and 5s could be an option. I want to try to make these straights work. I know we're kind of like all over the place with our build, but you know, that's kind of a thing that you want to be thinking about, is kind of staying open to different possibilities. All right. Versus the water. Number one thing that I'm going to do is I want the hieroglyph is going to make it easier to beat, though -1 hand is like especially dangerous against the water because you have no discards. But I think we can survive -1 hand, especially now the score goes down to 2400. 2400, we can dunk on that with abstract joker and misprint, no problem. Now, do I want the trading card? Trading card is like Cartomancer. It's our value slot. It's I can remove cards from my deck. I can make straights super consistent, more consistent. Am I done with Scholar? Is Scholar not really what we're doing? I think that's true. I think we don't need Scholar. And then these 3 jokers are enough scoring for now, though maybe not forever. Let's think about, do I want an Arcana pack? Do I want a Celestial pack? I think we are in Celestial pack territory. We need a little bit more scoring. It's been kind of a struggle. I don't know if it's felt like that to you, but it's felt like that to me. With the help of the Cartomancer, with the help of the trading card, I think straight flushes are possible. So let's go straight flushes for later. Investment. Do I want the Arcana pack? It costs us $1 of interest, so this is a $7 Arcana pack. If I wait until, you know, the next ante, the next round, the booster packs cost 1 more anyway, so $7 Arcana pack here is the same as $7 Arcana pack in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Fool giving me Neptune is kind of big. Or no, I think I just want, you know, sort of very consistent scoring here. I really do think of the planet cards. This is like a negative joker, right? This is plus 40 chips that doesn't require a joker slot. That's huge. Though straight flush is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. Do we want Marry Andy? -1 hand size? I think the -1 hand size is too crippling, right? Like if you have -1 hand size, if you have hand size 6, if I draw 4 cards and I'm looking for my last card to complete my straight, then I've only got 2 cards that I'm discarding, 2 cards that I'm redrawing. And so even with the +3 discards, your discards are less powerful. Let's go next. All right, trading card. I know you're excited to be hanging out with us, but you're gonna have to calm down. All right, we've got a flush will win. Do we want to be greedy and go for a straight? You know, this is that conundrum of, do I burn hands for value? Do I spend money for value? And I think the answer is, because we have no discards, we'll just play what we got. Let's just do the safe play. And that also means with this devil, I'm gonna go 6 into gold. And then in the future, what I'm looking to do is get rid of the aces. World, we can keep holding on to. Something that's kind of nice about the runner is you can level it up on your straights, and then when you play non-straights, then it still scores. So we still get the 30 chips there. We rolled low on our misprint, so 8, 7, 6, 5, no straight still. Sad. High card does it. Here's a high card. $33. These I'm not doing, these planet cards. I don't need this technology. Do I want the clearance sale discount? I'm not going to take it yet because of interest considerations. I do want the Arcana pack. I don't in general want the standard pack. I don't want to add cards to the deck. Alright, I can make another gold card, or we can go strength. What does strength do for us? One thing we can do is we can go 7s into 8s, we can go aces into 2s, and that would make this flush house more possible. That doesn't really help. We currently have 3 7s and 3 8s, so this is what I was talking about. 3 8s, 3 7s. Turning the 7s into 8s removes the 7s, and so it doesn't actually help us if we're doing flush houses. But if I'm going for straights, you know, the aces and the 2s, upgrade the outer cards, move them into the middle cards for making straights. I think I'm just going to take the devil for the money. Strength doesn't help us that much. I do need to make room by selling the world here, and then we'll go next. 3,600. That one we can do if we get a straight. Or do I want to skip for $16? $16 is rather tempting, though I miss out on Cartomancer trading card value. So let's play instead. Alright, trading card, I want to get rid of the outer cards. I'm calling them the outer cards. So 3 we want to get rid of. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's a straight, not a straight flush. Doesn't need to be a straight flush. I can make a gold card, and then I can ship it. Moon. I want to try to make diamonds. I want to try to make straight flushes. Nice. So if we roll the same way, we can get 5,400 for the next round. Okay. Clearance sale now. Clearance sale going to give me a discount on the Arcana packs. Let's go Jumbo Arcana pack. I know folks, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to pay more money. I get the same number of tarot cards. This gives me one tarot card. This gives me one tarot card. But the more selection is very powerful, especially knowing the fact that there are no repeats of tarot cards. And so if I have the moon here, here's 5 tarot cards that are not the moon, and 5 tarot cards that are all different from each other. And so it really does improve your chances of giving you what you want when you take the jumbo ones. Diamonds. If I want to make straight flushes. Do I want this Arcana pack? The trading cards are going to give us $3, and so we will get our interest back if we go Arcana pack. With this Arcana pack, maybe the thing that I'm missing out on is, you know, the runner is not giving me a whole lot of chips. Maybe I need more chips, and so maybe I need the Hierophant. I know normally I like to take the Lucky card, though it is, you know, high variance. Doesn't always pay out. Some consideration for death. If the thing that I'm trying to do is make straight flushes, then I want to remove the 10 and I want to gain one of the middle cards. And so we already got the 8s and the 7s. Maybe could be worth it to get an extra 6 or 5. So here a 5, even if it's not enhanced, could be worth it. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the 5 here with the death card. Just to make it that much easier to get my, not just straight flushes, but just regular straights if I have an extra 5. Go next. Alright. Garbage tag is unfortunately not going to work for us, especially on the gold stake. Alright. Trading card. Let's get rid of. I said I wanted to get rid of the aces, so we'll get rid of the ace. 7654. So I don't need a straight flush. I'm gonna go ahead and the 4 or 5 here, I'm going to upgrade and then discard the purple seal. Nice. 8 of diamonds we can make lucky. This unlocks the lucky cat possibility in the shop. With the extra molt here, I really thought that would have done it. Okay. Do we have a second straight? No. So, something to be concerned about. We already have -1 discard from the blue stake. We also have -1 discard from the trading card. So it is a little bit risky. I think short term, if we're just trying to make 1.5 straights, I think it's fine. I think long term though, we should be careful. Maybe this trading card we need to stop using if it's taking up our discards. But $6 here is huge. Alright, let's think about the boss. We should have thought about the boss earlier, but let's think about the boss right now. First hand is face down. That... Typically the way that I think about that is, you know, oh, okay, you get the face down first hand, so you just discard the first hand. You just have -1 discard is what this boss is. And we already beat the boss that said, you know, we had 0 discards, and so this is not that much different from that. I guess. Let's see here. Do we want the banner we said before? Doesn't work on gold stake because we have the -1 discard. Mega Arcana pack is huge. Card removal is big. And let's go card removal first. Do I want some bonus chips for the scoring? Maybe. Maybe I want that. Is the bonus chips, is that worth more than just $8? I think yes. I think the bonus chips are worth $8, in which case let's go a 5 and maybe a 6. I don't have a 6. 5 and 4? 5 and 9? Yeah, let's go 5 and 4. You know, buff up the middle ones. And then save our money. Save our money, reroll. This misprint is not really what I want to be doing. Even this runner is not super powerful. Trading card we may have to get rid of. You know, once we get to ante 4, we need 10,000 points. So let's reroll once. Looking for better jokers. Looking for X mold. Superposition. This is, we got the eternal superposition before. We showed that this is, you know, we can make this work. Though maybe now the ship has sailed on that. We've already removed an ace from the deck. Satellite, money. I think we just got to go next. I think 7,200, we got to play 2 hands. Is kind of stressful, to be honest. All right. So, you know, someone told me in the comments, something you can think about here is, if I pick this card here, the leftmost card, this is the highest ranking card. If I go suits, it's also the highest suit, which tells me either, you know, these are all the same suit, or maybe this is my ace of spades, or this is a high spade. If I go here, wait, do just like none of the cards move? Does that mean they're all the same suit? Does that mean we're looking at a flush situation? That's interesting. Let's do this. We'll use the Fool for the Hierophant. I am going to discard. And if I do discard, I'm going to discard the Moon, and I'm going to discard all of this left side here. Okay. Now, for these, if I go suit now, okay, so we do have the spade. These are probably diamonds. They're definitely diamonds, low diamonds. Let's get information. So here, Hierophant, that's a 5 and a 2, which means if I want to play it safe, I do have a flush. And the flush is not super high scoring, but it is something, is better than nothing. I think we've got 3 7s of diamonds and we've got 2 6 of diamonds. I think we gotta go for it. I think we need the 6 of diamonds. Let's go for it. Devil doesn't help me. We need the 6 of diamonds, or we play the flush. The 6 of diamonds will win it for us. A different 6 will not win it for us. The original cards that we threw away, the first 5 cards, were diamonds, and so there's a good chance that there was a 6 in there. So maybe there's not even a 6 left. I think at this point, we go for the flush. Like I said, the runner still gives us the 50 chips even if it's a flush. We need to get lucky is what we need. All right. What else do we have? Diamonds? If we go 2 pair and we get another 2 pair, that works. So maybe we throw away the 3. We did get there on the 2 pair. We can go this 6 into gold. All right. So some things to keep in mind here. If we had more scoring jokers, it wouldn't have been as much a struggle, right? Like we could have played just one hand instead of 3 hands. We wouldn't have had to need to dig. So we really just need more scoring. And especially going in ante 4, now we need 10k, 10,000. We wouldn't have even gotten there. Magician doesn't hurt. Buffoon Pack helps a lot. Banana. I told you bet on banana. Reward it for having faith. The question is, do I want Cartomancer or do I want trading card? I think Cartomancer giving me random tarot cards. I think we've done enough with the tarot cards, right? We already have enough diamonds. The other tarot cards are maybe I'm looking for death. Doesn't help super much, but it's one of the better ones. Hanged Man is probably the best one. So I think we get rid of Cartomancer, keeping the trading card value. Nice. Now I feel powerful. Now I feel successful. Would I rather make more diamonds or remove random cards? For example, or I guess I have the option I can make a lucky card and then copy it with the death. I think all of those are close, right? So if the point is I want to try to make more straights, I want to try to make more straight flushes in the end game, then turning 3 cards into diamonds, that definitely helps. Removing 2 cards, even just low cards, even if it's diamonds, that makes it easier for us to find our straights. That definitely helps. Making an extra 5, these middle cards here, that helps. I think that's what I want to do. So let's go lucky 5, turn the 10 into a 5. All right. Tarot cards in shop instead of expensive booster packs. Tarot cards in the shop. I am interested in this, but not right this second. I guess we get the $3 rebate on the trading card, and so we can afford this, right? Hiker is a value generating joker, gives you plus chips, kind of like what our runner is doing, giving us plus chips. Maybe a little bit too late on the hiker. Level up flushes. We do consistently have the ability to make flushes, though I think long term straight flush is going to be the play. So let's play. Trading card, would I rather remove a diamond or remove a low card 4? I think I'd rather remove the diamond. Rather remove the high card and condense onto the the middle suits, the middle ranks. All right, 6-5. I already have a straight. I think with the banana, with the ×3, we don't need the straight flush. I think we do need 2 hands though. It's going to depend on misprint. Plus 23 and then ×3. Oh, we're so good. We're so powerful. We get the blueprint. All right, misprint. I don't mind having you. Do I want to get rid of the runner? So something to think about, runners like plus 10 chips per round. Let's say we play 1 straight every round until the very end. That's only 12 rounds. So this is only 120 chips, that's 180 chips. So compared to our straight flush, this is 100% more. This is ×2 Joker. This is a ×2 is what this is doing. And so I think it's correct to get rid of the misprint, though long term, this hiker may be on the chopping block. We are being slightly greedy, keeping the trading card in ante 4, but since we have this powerful scoring combination here, I think it's safe. We have enough scoring, we can keep the trading card for longer. And so, that's another reason why go banana earlier, get banana earlier. The earlier you get the X-Molt, the longer you get to keep your value jokers. Alright, 27. Do I want the Celestial pack? Looking for that Neptune card. Or I guess we save our money for interest. Do I want a $7 Celestial pack? I think I do want a $7 Celestial pack. Okay. Go next. Do I want a free Mega Arcana? Mega Arcana is 2 tarot cards. I think I want the trading card value. The arm is going to be frustrating. That's okay, team. We'll figure it out. Ace, we don't need. Any straight. So 6, 5, 4, 3. Discard the gold card. Don't discard the gold card. It doesn't need to be a straight flush, just any straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Damn. Oh yeah, 40k. Oh yeah. Now what? Blue Joker is not the move. When we remove cards from our deck, it gets weaker. Spectral Pack. It could be a goat. Could be any. Ooh, tempting. You can see he's tempted. Do I want to immolate? Do I want to remove 5 random cards? How does this affect my ability to make straights? What happens if I lose the 2 8s? I can still make straights of the kind 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna lose. I have only 2 3s. I want to immolate. I want the money. Ooh, that's probably the worst that could have happened. The ace and the 9 survived. We lost the middle ones. That's okay. You know, if we look here, you know, the 8 through the 3, we'll get 7 through 4, those 4 of them, and then either the 8 or the 3. Those are the outside draws. That's fine. It's fine, team. It's fine. Mega Celestial Neptune, yes. We could do Jupiter also. I'll do Neptune second. You know, there's a rare chance we get a Fool. Do we want to re-roll, or do we want to save our money for future booster packs? I think I'm good with the jokers that I have. I'm happy where we're at. So let's just go next. Arm is going to D-level. That's okay. If we play a regular straight, it's okay. 10, gone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Straight gets de-leveled, but we do have the chips from the runner. We do have the molt from the abstract. Long term, we're going to play straight flushes anyway. Next round is 25,000, so we already have enough to beat the next round. We can go Priestess, Neptune. I do want the voucher. Maybe not right this second, but I do want the voucher. Between these Celestial packs, let's go small one first. Jupiter's fine. Jumbo, give me Neptune. Alright. We only have the 1 8 of diamonds. We only have the 1 3 of diamonds. So as far as like straight flushes, we do want 1 more copy of Star. That's what I'm in the market for. We did get the voucher. We get the extra tarot cards in the shop. And so maybe I'll re-roll 1 time. It's only $3. I'll re-roll 1 time in each shop. Jupiter, I don't need to buy. Senior Huesos, I don't need to buy either. Rare tag here. Random rare. Huh. Random rare for an X-Molt. I think We got the X mult that we want already, so I think we're safe. We should play it. Let's go trading card value. 29 cards left in the deck. We could get rid of an ace. I just need to play any straight. So maybe looking to draw any 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the gold card. Ooh, not quite. That's okay. So, just a high card, I guess? Maybe I'll do it this way. Maybe I won't do it that way. Let's just play the high card. 20,000 for high card. You know, because runner applies to all of your hands, even if it's not a straight. Abstract Joker also does the same thing. So, hey, if we could get 20,000 for just a regular high card, I'm feeling pretty good. Flower Pot is not what we were originally planning on doing, right? We're kind of going all in on the straight flushes. You know, the difference between our straight and our straight flush is 10 times chips, 5 times mult, so 50 times bigger. So obviously you don't go Flower Pot. Arcana pack, I want the star. Or lovers would be helpful. Okay, so lovers, let's figure it out. Let's think. We only have 1 6. I'd like to have another 6 for the purposes of making straight flushes. We didn't get the 6. I'd like to have another 4 and or 3. So how about let's do the 4 lovers. Boom. All right, let's go 1 reroll. Extra discards. Extra discards making it easier to find our straight flush. If I were to do this, I would get rid of trading card. Trading card is currently helping us shape our deck. And so maybe we will shape our deck to a point where we don't need discards. Hit the road obviously doesn't work if we don't have any jacks. I think we pass on these. Let's go next. 37,000, that's 2 high cards. But I would like to get a straight if I can. All right, the cards that I want to remove are going to be this 2, this low card. It's not diamond, so let's remove it. How do I get a straight? Let's see here. Keep the 6 and the 7, looking for an 8. We only have the 1 8 of diamonds, but we do have other 8s in the deck. 2 8s in the deck, technically. There we go. I knew they were in there somewhere. Maybe I'll do this because it scores more. Okay, so that's 33,000, and our straight flush is worth 50 times as much. Just play the flush. I guess it doesn't matter. Any hand will do it. That flush was kind of a lot, actually. What the heck? Oh, we did get the upgraded flush. So, you know, something you could do with the runner, you can use straights to level it up and use a different hand to score. So like use diamonds flush to score. Maybe that's something to consider. You know, for example, if I want to get the greedy joker, I could replace my abstract joker with greedy because greedy is plus 20. I could replace my trading card with the greedy, except maybe I'm greedy. And the psychic we can beat with 2 hands, 50,000. I don't need this. Let's try the celestial packs. This is nothing. Jumbo. Neptune. Okay. Show me my tarot cards. I bought the tarot voucher for a reason. Show me my tarot cards. So here you can see, you know, with the runner, the devious joker, the common joker already starts at 100. And so it takes a while for the runner to get up to this much. And then even when runner gets up to this much, or maybe I get 200, 300 on the runner, that's still less than 340. So runner, I'm looking at you. You're on your way out. Though this does help us play high card. I think we're good on sort of stability, being able to draw our cards. We do have only 27 cards. So let's go next. What cards do I want to remove? Probably the low ones. Probably this 2 of diamonds. Even though it's diamonds, it's a 2. I don't want to remove the middle cards. So let's get rid of the 2. What I could do is I could play this is a straight. I could play the straight first. Maybe play this straight. Keeping the diamonds for a flush. And then discard after. Because I'd really like to get rid of the aces. I'd really like to get rid of the 9s maybe. Play the straight first. This is not enough points. Now we've got the flush. Now we can get rid of the 9. Alright. It took him a while to get there, but now he's cooking. This is a straight flush. You want to see how big the straight flush is? I kind of want to see. $200,000? $200,000 to beat the final boss? With just 2 X-Mult Jokers? Alright, we're cooking. I'm starting to believe. I had my doubts, but I'm starting to believe. Wheel of Fortune? Yes. Do I want the Planet Merchant? Maybe more Neptune cards? I think I want the tarot cards more. So I will take this later. I'm not going to take it right away. Arcana pack. Hermit's pretty big. I could think about this ace turning into a 2, this king turning into an ace. With the strength card, I think just the Hermit is going to be better value. Standard pack could help us. If we removed the 8 of diamonds, I could be looking for another 8 of diamonds to replace it. I think we don't need to do that. I think, if you just, let's say you discard 3 cards at a time. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 hands times 3 cards is another 6. That's 12. Your starting hand is 7. So that's 19 cards. We get to see 19 out of our 26 cards. So we're almost getting to the point where we get the same hand every time. We get the straight flush every time. And that's kind of the power of the abandoned deck. You don't need to do much in order to get the deck to that point. Since we have the money, we'll do the rerolls. So here's 1. Blue Joker getting even more blue, even more sad as we remove cards from our deck. Chaos of Clown, since it's eternal, I can't take it. Reroll, maybe I'll get another X-Mult Joker. Hermit, followed by Neptune. That's probably the best that we could have rolled into, other than, I guess, Star is also good. And since it's cheap, let's go one more reroll. Alright, this is not going to do it. We can go next. Save our money to reroll in the next shop. Plus hand size. So if I'm concerned about beating the boss, I can go plus hand size, makes it easier to beat the boss. With the plus hand size, then we can hold 5, we can discard 5. We have a 100% chance to get our straight flush, 100% chance to beat the boss. I don't want to skip though, so I won't. Trading card. Ace, gone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Straight flush with the gold cards. Oh yeah. If we weren't cooking before, now we're cooking. Alright, Fool copies Neptune. That's pretty big. Buffoon. It's a jumbo. Show me 4 different ones. Ah, so, with the Jokers, there aren't any duplicates, right? And so, instead of doing this right now, I'm going to reroll first. And so, Reroll once. Here's an uncommon joker. Here's an uncommon joker. So now if I open this, I won't get either of these. I'll get something maybe better. Maybe different at least. Blackboard. So, you know, something that I haven't really emphasized in the past is that if I'm going for flushes, if I'm going for straight flushes, you can decide ahead of time what suit you want to go for. And it's not necessarily even between the different suits. And so if we go to the collection here, this is important. This is an important lesson. If we go to the collection here, number one, if I'm looking at these different options, the most secure one, the most stable one is the Onyx Agate, plus 8 molt for clubs. If we go to the uncommons, seeing double gives you a thing if you have some clubs, not necessarily all clubs. And then the blackboard gives you, you know, ×3 if you have black cards, spades or clubs. And so, you know, for just win rate, for stability, clubs, go for clubs. Clubs are going to be the safe one. For like the high rolling, high scoring, you know, runs that you're going for, go for hearts, for the bloodstone, for the X mult on the bloodstone. Anyway, that's all to say. I'm sad. I'm sad I have all these diamonds. Though, no, that's it. Let's not do it. Let's not risk it. Do I want the plus 26 from the fortune teller? That's an easy swap, easy upgrade over abstract. Cool. We do have the money to reroll. So let's reroll a couple more times. Mars card. I'll pick it up. You know, it blocks duplicates, so no more Mars card. Reroll one more time. Eternals, these are money generating jokers, so you don't want them as Eternals. Blinds, we got the big blind coming up. I'll buy the voucher after the big blind. Go next. Trading card. Do I get rid of the king now? I think the answer is yes. Do I use the planet cards? I think the answer is I'll just take the dollar. Alright, discard the king. It was good knowing you. We had a good time. We had a good run. This is like only the third, you know, tarot card that we got anyway. What card do I want to make into steel? I think maybe the outside one, the 9 into steel, is what we want to do. If I want to go for the straight flush, I do need the 8 of diamonds, I do need the 3 of diamonds, I need one or the other. So let's do it like this for the 8 or the 3 of diamonds. So if I'm discarding 4 cards, and I've got 2 hands, 4 cards each. All of that together is 12 cards out of 17. Or 3, 4, 5. I guess we don't have a flush, or sorry, we don't have a straight yet. So let's ship it like this. We got the 3, we got the 4, we got the 5. We're just missing the 6, of which we have just the 1. We do have a flush, which is not small. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I think the runner is big enough. The difference between 130 and 140, is that worth risking my life? I think not. And it's good to know that we can get 80,000 for a flush. So, you know, the boss wants 100,000. Maybe we'll play a flush and a half. These I don't need. Money generating jokers. Arcana pack. I love to see it. Planets or steel cards or random tarot. Steel cards, of course, are going to help with the scoring. Though, if we have the fortune teller, then maybe, you know, those kind of conflict with each other. The steel goes before the fortune teller. I think I'd rather go Emperor because I'd rather have I really want a star or Lovers. You know, you're not gonna get it unless you ask for it. So you gotta call it. You gotta call what you want, and then you're gonna get it. But don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. If you don't actually need it, don't call for it because you won't get it. You'll get punished. All right. We got the Planet Merchant voucher. I don't need a whole lot more Neptunes. Like we're already at level 9, but you know I would accept 2 more maybe. We have the money, so let's do the re-rolling. Hierophant. No. Hermit. Yes. 1 more. Alright, let's save our money. The booster packs are going to be expensive in the future, so let's save our money. It's wheel time. It's face down time. Let's go. What is this? It's a diamond. It's a diamond that's between a 7 and a 5. We got a lot of 5s, so it could be just another 5. Could be a lucky 5. Do I want to drop the 3? Do I want to drop whatever this is? This is not diamonds. And if it's not diamonds, and it's bigger than a 7. Oh, hey, hold on. So, it could be a 7 of clubs. Could be 8 or 9 of spades. 8 or 9 or 7. I think all of those I want to keep, and all of those I want to potentially, you know, do the suit change. So let's do this. Let's go. These I know are diamonds. For sure. Ship it. That's a flush house? Oops. my bad. I guess that gives us another backup option, right? Instead of just flushes, we could play flush houses. I guess the problem is, if we play the flush house, that's an extra planet. So, you know, very tiny difference, but it makes it harder to find the other planets. That's okay. This is huge. Rerolls are $2 less. Spectral pack gives me an opportunity to use my star. Like here, we already have 1 4. I guess I would accept 2 4s. The 6, I would accept an extra 6. So let's do that. With the strength, do I want, let's say, turn this 2 into a 3, get an extra 3 that way? I'm into that. I could save the strength. I don't have to use it now, so let's do that. Options. Destroys our jokers. Too risky. Negative. -1 hand size. So here's the thing about the negative, right? I'm not even using my joker slots. Right? Like trading card is a free slot that could be anything. And so I don't need the joker slot. The -1 hand size is crippling, is tough. So I don't want ectoplasm. Do I want cryptid? We have 2 6s, bunch of 5s, only the 1 8. So now is exactly the opportunity to make the extra 8s. Boom. Now we're cooking. All right. Before I re-roll, I will take the planet card to block the duplicates. Rerolls are on sale. So here's 1. Hangman is huge. Now is the time that we're done with trading card? Question? I think we can still squeeze out a little bit more trading card value rather than switch to the Cartomancer. So how about this? How about instead of re-rolling, let's stay steady on the trading card. This is only 90,000 by the way, so this is easy to do. We don't need to skip here. We don't need to skip here. Face cards are drawn face down. This is a non-issue. We're good. I think we're good all the way through to the end. As far as 5s go, I don't need this 5. This is an extra. As far as card removal, I don't need. So this is... That's a... Sorry. My bad. That's a straight flush. I'm going to discard these two. Show me a 6. That's okay. 3 of hearts, gone. This wild 4 is technically a 4 of diamonds. Is there anything else that maybe I don't want? I've got 2 7s, 2 6s, bunch of 5s. Maybe I don't need this many 5s. Maybe I don't need this many 8s. Thinking about it. I'll just get rid of the 1 3. How many 4s do we have? We have 3 4s. I'm getting rid of the second 4. We got plenty of 4s. Alright. And of course the straight flush is 36 or 360,000. We do lose to the purple boss. The purple boss is just so brutal. Glass card does help with that. So let's go Arcana pack first. This 7 I can remove. This 9 I can remove. If I want to remove something. I think that's correct. Do I want $10 or lucky card or steel card? I think I want steel card, and if I want a steel card, what card do I want to make into steel? 5 is what I have the most of, so let's go 5 into steel. I'll take the Justice. I'm going to make a glass card and hope not to use it. Celestial pack. Before I open the Celestial pack, let's reroll. Another star? I think I prefer... Wait a second. I just got the 6, 9, 8, 5. I have enough 5s. I have enough 8s. Yeah, these I can just remove. Turns out we don't need the star anymore. We don't need that star either. Alright, so here we got the Uranus. So here, show me something different. Planet cards. Saturn. Hey, we made it to level 2. Save our money. Go next. Alright, 5 of hearts we can remove. Let's go... Okay, so I do have enough 8s. And so maybe what we'll do is, we'll take one of these 8s, we will make it into glass now, and then we'll discard it. Looking for... This 2 is now a 3. I'm looking for a 7. That's it, I'm looking for a 7. Show me the 7. Show me... the 7 still. We need the 7. Do we need this? Yeah. Show me the 7. I have 2 7s out of 3 draws out of 6 cards. Though high card is worth 50,000, so if I don't get it, I survive anyway. Woo, dodged a bullet. Alright, well, we got the 7 anyway. So, you know, here's the straight flush. Cost me $3. The question is, do I play the high card, which I know will win, or do I spend $3 to get plus 10 chips? Very, very tiny. I think... I mean, what else are we using the money on, right? I'm gonna go lucky 5. With the lucky and then the steel cards. 100,000 high card. Whoa. All right. Standard packs I don't need. Okay. Reroll once. Series, I guess. Mime, retriggering the steel cards is not the worst. I think I want to keep doing the trading card. Let's take Mars. Reroll again. Emperor. What could Emperor get us? Maybe more glass cards. Give that a try. Hangman. Judgment to replace my trading card. Sure. All right, so now let's be thoughtful about card removal is still on the table. Card removal is still an option. We have a bunch of 4s and a bunch of 5s. And so I can afford to get rid of a 4. What kind of 4 do I want to get rid of? Probably the chips flavored 4. The plus mult is helpful with the steel cards. So let's get rid of this 4. Okay. 8s. I just need a 7. 2 is off the table. I just need a 7. Let's go. Didn't get there on the 7. So now again it's 2 7s out of 9 cards, and we've got 6 chances. Okay. A flush is going to be better than the high card. Huh. Let's do this. So according to the deck here, we've got 2 3s. I'm going to get rid of this 8, and I'm going to get rid of an extra 3. I'm going to use the Hangman. All right, in the deck, 6 cards. There's a 5, so I can discard a 5. I can discard a 4. Then give me a 5 and a 7. Or if we don't, we can play 2 flushes. 2 flushes are going to be enough. Let's play 2 flushes. Or 1 flush. Alright, what are we tripping about? Man, it's so stressful. I said this last time. It's so stressful. So stressful to play on gold stake. I really want to get it in the first try. I really want to get it in 1. Alright, let's go wasteful. Okay, let's go. We've got reroll money. Reroll money again. Luchador. Yeah. So if you didn't know, by the way, for the final boss, if you get the purple one, the ×6 stake or whatever, or ×6 blind, you know, it's a huge number. It's 1,000,000 points on gold stake. This disables that big blind ability, and so it's, you know, shrinks it, which is cool. Really, really cool. Luchador. I'm good. Cerulean Bell. All right, get out of here, Cerulean Bell. Mega Buffoon. I think we're good. I'm just gonna keep playing the blinds to keep getting, you know, shops. Here's 7 6 5 4 3. I keep forgetting to use the judgment. That's what the straight flush looks like with the steel cards. We're not guaranteed to get the steel cards, but that's what it looks like. This is huge. So we're gonna go Neptune. I did get the option to get the Hangman, you know, for the better draws. So the past couple rounds, you notice, oh man, he's having trouble getting the straight flush that he wants to get. That's because we've been using the 1 discard on the trading card. Now that the trading card's gone, the ankle weights are gone. The ankle weights are gone, and now we can go ham. Neptune again, or do I want to remove some random cards? Where I wasn't originally into the Hanged Man, now since I've already used 2 more Neptunes, since I'm already at level 11, now I am into the Hanged Man, right? Because if you don't draw your hand, you lose. And so maybe let's go take away 2 5s. And then we would have 2 5s left over. All right, reroll 1 time. Steel Joker for the 1.5. 1.5 times compared to the Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller right now is a ×2. So maybe this is not it. The Runner, if this is 500, this 1.5 times is bigger than the Runner. Okay. Justice for a glass card. Oh man, we're so powerful right now. All right, I'll do it for you folks. I'll get the big number just for you. All right, we are looking for maybe 5 and 7. We need both. We want both. I have only 8 cards left in the deck. All right. Let's think about this. Let's think about the glass cards. We got glass 8. Let's go 7, 6, 5, 4. Maybe I want a glass 4. So here there's 4. Let's make it into glass and then say goodbye. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No problem. Still have 2 full discards and hands left over. Only 4 cards left in the deck. Alright, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by abandoned deck. It's easy mode. Abandoned deck. Neptune. Emperor. I mean, the Judgment it did its thing. It blocked Judgment from spawning. Let's go Emperor. Fool for another Emperor, or I guess we can make 2 glass cards. Oh, this number, we're gonna get such big number. Star again. We don't need. Jupiter. Senior Huesos. Chariot. If I want more steel cards. We can only hold 2 cards in hand anyway. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. Alright. 4. No. Not the 4. Get out of here. Yeah. Take that, you jerk. Yeah, so 8, 7, 6. I'm just looking for the 5. 2 5s in the deck. So if I go 2 times discards and hands, easy. We got it. There it is. All right. We'll go Justice. We'll go Justice again. We'll go, here's the 5. Here's the glass. Get the screenshot. Ship it. Wait, let's do this. Get the screenshot. Yeah, we want that one. Ship it. Ooh, we did it. All right, that is gold stake number 2 on the abandoned deck. That was the easy one. It only gets tough after this. All right. I hope you guys have a great day.